So my wife had this great idea to compare two of the popular acai bowl places here on Oahu, and they happen to be right in walking distance with each other. One is the Cove, which is very, very popular among locals and probably tourists, and Bogart, which after going there this morning was very crowded and popular among tourists, and there were some locals. So we want to do a straight up comparison between the two acai bowls. Yeah, so today we decided just to go down there and I guess have two acai bowls. We split one from both places, and yeah, I think we had a pretty good comparison between the two. So in terms of price,
the price of the acai bowl, I think the Bogart was $12.
yeah.
And then Health Bar was $10.99.
So pretty good. I think $12 is what, pretty
It's on the
expensive.
higher side.
Yeah, most acai bowls here are like $10.
10 or less.
Yeah. So now let's talk about the taste, because I think that's probably the biggest thing. So in terms of the taste, I would have to say I was very surprised. The Bogart was pretty good, and for the weight and for the price, again, with most acai bowls being about $10, it being $12, I expected it to be maybe, I expected it to be better than like your normal acai bowl. And I would say that, yeah, it was pretty good. What I liked about it was a pretty good mix of the fruits on top of the acai bowl, and it was very, it like stuck together, which is really important for me. Like, it's very like sticky, and it doesn't like get all melty, because you just want to enjoy it and you want to eat it without it starting to melt and drip and get all over the place. So in terms of the taste, I would say that Bogart was definitely pretty amazing, better than I expected, because that was my first time trying it.
Oh, Bogart, I think it was good. Tasted exactly the same as the last time I ate it, which was a few months ago. Yeah, the balance of the acai, the batch, and the strawberry, blueberries, granola, honey. Well, we put the banana on the side because I don't like bananas. So yeah, it was, the texture of the batch was kind of more like sorbet-like. And then you could taste the acai. And so it was very, well, not fruity, but then yeah, it was very, I like the balance of the acai bowl itself. And then for $12, I think that it actually had a lot in one container, one size. Yeah. I think, because I remember last time I was eating it, I got so full towards the end. I was just like I almost couldn't finish it, but yeah, I guess it's a good size for if you split with another person and maybe get some other dish on the side as well.
And in terms of the Cove, I've gone there several times, and I have to say that I don't know if it was just this time, but it was pretty bad in terms of acai bowl. I don't know, and I would say it was bad in comparison to how it normally tastes. So normally it tastes great. You know, it's probably one of the best, I think, overall. And for the price, I think it's worth it. The bowl was nice and everything, but this time for some reason it did not taste good. It was very soupy. It was very watery. It was melting, and I dripped a lot out of my spoon, and I don't know, it was almost like, well, we had honey on top of it, which was, it made it very, the texture was very different. But when you compare the two between Bogart and the Cove, I think, yeah, the Bogart one is, to me, it was like more what acai bowl should taste like, whereas the Cove, it had like acai flavoring, but it's not what normally I think an acai bowl tastes like. And it was so strange because most of the time we eat there, it's really great, but this time that we went, I would say it really wasn't that good, and it was, yeah, it was probably one of the worst acai bowls I've tried. So I don't know if it was just that particular acai bowl or they changed how they did it, but yeah, it really wasn't that great, and especially when compared next to the Bogart one. In terms of the taste, I would say Bogart is like an 8 or 9 out of 10, and the Cove acai bowl was probably about a 3 or 4. Again, I would have thought they would have been about the same in terms of taste, but this time that we tried it, it was not that good.
Yeah, I was quite shocked and disappointed at how the acai bowl tasted at the Cove. It wasn't the normal taste that we used to eat before, like he mentioned, and I think the batch itself, it wasn't really mixed well, because I thought when we order acai bowl at the Cove, they will usually make it from scratch at that spot, but then this time she just scooped it out from scooped it from the back, and then I guess they had the batch already made or whatever. And then when we looked at it, I mean, And the batch itself, it didn't look. Usually it's one color, but we saw a lot of pieces of like its fruits, like the blueberry. We kind of saw pieces of that too, and I was like, it didn't look normal, or the one that we used to eat before, and I really couldn't taste the acai how we used to before. I know that they change honey actually, so depending on what they get from the Big Island or wherever they're getting the ingredient from, so that I understand. But then I guess I was just so shocked that the batch itself it tasted very different. Like you mentioned, watery, kind of didn't really. It tasted fruity, but we didn't exactly know what the fruit, what we were tasting, kind of. It's like all mixture of like different fruits, and I didn't really taste the acai. So it's like, as much as I was disappointed, I was more shocked of how the taste changed since the last few times that we ate. Yeah.
So in terms of which one is better, I would, for me personally, I would say Bogart. Between the two, if you were in that parking lot and you had to pick one, I would say Bogart is better. What do you think?
I would, from this time, I would choose Bogart.
Yeah,
as well.
It wasn't even close. Like, I thought they would be pretty close, and it would be like, it's whatever. It doesn't matter because for me, it would be whichever line is the shortest, and that would be the one that I would buy. But I think if I had to go there and I could only eat one, what I would do is I would go to Bogart and I would order takeout. And so that way you can get yours and then you can go outside, or you can eat on your own. You don't have to sit and wait in the restaurant because the wait might be pretty long. But yeah, I would say today, at least when we tried it, between the two, I think Bogart was the winner between the two.
Yeah, I want to go back and see if the Cove taste changes. Because if it does, then that's kind of bad, I guess. Because it should be consistent, and knowing that a lot of people, the Cove, I feel like they're more locals that will go to that restaurant. Because I don't think I saw any tourists in that store when I was on the line, comparing to like the Sunny Days or the Bogarts. So yeah, I'm kind of curious to go back and taste it again to see if that is acai bowl that it's now they serve. Yeah, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah. So so that's it for this video. Hopefully it's helpful if you're trying to decide where you might want to get your acai bowl in that particular area in your Diamond Head. Again, there's a lot of options, especially on Oahu. In Hawaii, there's a lot of different acai bowls, and at least for today, I would say that Bogart was the winner. So thanks for watching this video, and aloha.
Hey, my covering!
Oh, sorry. So thanks for watching this video, and aloha.